Hi all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen. So last night I was watching Ali Glines on YouTube. I will link her down below. She's such a sweetheart. She's so pretty and just so good at what she does. And she was doing a video on makeup she feels confident in, and I was like, girl, that's genius. I love that idea. So I wanted to go ahead and do that as well. Full and utter credit goes to Ali for this idea. Again, I will link her down. So as you might know by now, if you watch my other videos, I like to do my eyes first. That's just something that I do. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes. And on my eyes, the way I feel the most confident is with like a defined crease, not like crazy, but a defined crease, and then a shimmery lid. So that's what we're going to do today. And surprise, surprise, we're going to use my Revolution Emily Needs palette. I know, we're all shocked, aren't we? And my CoverGirl. I also feel confident using products that I am confident in, meaning that I've used, that I like, I know how they perform. It's always fun to play with new makeup, but if I just need a look that's going to make me feel confident, or that I'm just going to run out the door in, or you know, something along those lines, I want to know I can use products that are going to be good and that are going to work well on me. Which is funny because I'm going to use one of my new concealers today. But that's okay because I'm going to use my 2-step concealing process. 3-step, I guess, concealing process. And the other 2 steps are going to be the same. So it's just going to be the concealer that's going to be a little different. Alright, so again, because this is my makeup I feel confident in and I like to use products that I feel confident in, I'm going to go in with, like I said, not a surprise, Kindness from this Emily Edit palette, and I'm going to set my eyelids with it. So I'm going to take my MAC brush, my MAC 224, I think I know it by now, and I'm just going to take that Kindness shade in my Emily Edit and just put it all over my lid to set my eyelids. So then I'm going to go into Peace, which is the transition color in this one. And I'm going to take my my Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm going to put that in the crease. So another thing that I love to do, and again makes me feel confident in my makeup because I know that my crease is nice and defined, is go in with a bronzer. I'm going to go in with this Courage shade because I have this palette out. I also use my Laguna for this. I also use my Butter Bronzer for this. I also use that Khloé and Malika palette. I use that bronzer in my crease. I just like a bronzer in my crease. I feel like it's the perfect tone. It defines it nicely. It gives it nice definition. So that's what I like to do. So I'm going to take my E25 by Sigma, and again, I'm using the mirror, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in the crease. See, it just gives a really nice definition to the eye. I like that. And then the other thing that I like to do is I like to put shimmer all over the lid. I love like any kind of shimmery eyeshadow. There's so many and so many palettes that I really enjoy using. But lately I've been really enjoying these STILA eyeshadows, the liquid eyeshadows. This is a brand new one that I got in Bohemian. I got this at Nordstrom Rack the other day. Bohemian. And it's gorgeous. It's like a lilac-y lavender. I guess it would be more like a lavender pinky purple color. It's gorgeous, and I do love pinky purple. So, and now that I've used Kitten and Cloud a few times, I'm pretty confident I'm putting these on as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over the lid. And I like a soft color on the lid too. Something that's shimmery and soft. Nothing like that's too bold. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I'm into the whole bold thing. Last couple of days I've been wearing some pretty bold looks. But for the most part, I like light and shimmery. Okay, now I gotta take my finger and just kind of tap it out so that the edges aren't harsh. Look at that. I really like that. With these STILA liquid eyeshadows, you gotta kind of keep your eye looking down while they dry. Luckily they dry, like they don't dry too fast where you can't work with them. But they dry fast enough where I don't have to stay here for an hour and go, So, I always feel weird though, because I'm like, get over my eye. And then I always go back in. You guys know me, I always go back in with my blending brushes to kind of not only make sure it's blended, but, you know, get those edges of the eyeshadow, because you can only do so much with your finger, tapping wise. You can only do so much with your finger to blend it out. Now I like to keep it, like I said, light. So I don't usually go in with a dark color on my outer V. I like to do that for some looks, but for like my everyday, this is what I feel confident going out in. This is what I feel like is confident during the day. Maybe I'll do one that I feel confident is like a night out. But honestly, it's not going to be much different than this, except for maybe I'll put something on the outer V. Alright, I'm going to do my other eye. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to take, I know I don't usually do that, but I'm going to take a little bit more my blending brush just to kind of define the crease a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I love that color. I love that color. It is. Oh, yes. I love these STILA eyeshadows. They're easy to use. They're pigmented. They're shiny. This is the Shimmer and Glow. They have like a different version of them as well, but this is just the Shimmer and Glow version. I have 3 of them now. Well, I have 4 of them now. Oh. You have my heart, STILA. Love that. Okay, so that's pretty much the eyes. I'll put a little bit underneath my, I'll put a little bit of the bronzer underneath my, my lower lash line. Sorry, I'm just making sure that this is all, looks nice and blended. I think once I have my mascara on, it'll be good. I don't even really like putting, like, eyeliner on my upper lash lines when I'm doing something like this. I like it just with mascara. So I like my face to look a little glowy too. So I'm going to take this COVERGIRL Illuminating Primer. And we're going to go ahead and go in with this. I always link everything down below if I don't hold it up long enough or wasn't in focus and all of that. I already put some MAC Fix Plus on my face. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. I just like how it makes it feel soft. It gives it a base for the foundation to go on an even application. And all that jazz. I like it. I like it a lot. So then I have a couple of foundations that I really love. Of course, you guys know I love my Makeup Forever foundation stick. I also really love, and this is an oldie but a goodie, something that I don't know that a lot of people talk about anymore, but it's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I really like this, the way this looks on my skin, so I'm going to go in with this one today. And actually, I like to put this on with a beauty blender or beauty sponge, so I gotta go wet my sponge. Hold on a second. Alright, so I went ahead and Okay, so I went ahead and got my beauty blender nice and wet. I have the yellow version. I got this in the mystery one, and it just doesn't get clean. I wash it. It doesn't get clean. If you guys have a lighter beauty blender, you know, I used to have the nude one. I liked the nude one, but it just, that one didn't get clean either. It got clean because I cleaned it. I'm actually pretty obsessive about cleaning my brushes and my sponges. I do it at least once a week. I do it at least once a week, but the lighter ones don't get clean. See, I really love the way this looks on my skin. And it's a drugstore, it's affordable. Okay. So I think it just looks healthy that way. It's a medium coverage. Hi, Loki. In case you haven't noticed, my animals kind of run my house. Hi, Loki. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. You're the cutest. Okay. Alright. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice medium coverage. Okay. So then, my dark circles are definitely an issue. If you've been watching my videos or if you went back and watched any of my videos, you know it's an issue. I love this Maybelline Age Rewind in the Brightener shade. I have 2 of them. I love this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna let Loki just chill out on my shoulders. Hope he doesn't distract you guys too much. I love this Brightener shade. I love the applicator on this. And I just kind of keep it kind of in the corners. I mean, I brought it down a little bit, but for the most part, I just kind of like keeping it in the corner. I just kind of like keeping it in the inner corners there to brighten it up. Also blends in like a dream. So then I got a new concealer. Hi, babe. Hey, sweetheart. So then I got a new concealer. I got the Fenty. What is it called? So I got a new concealer. I got the Fenty Pro Filt'r concealer. I got it at 130. I used this yesterday. It settled into my fine lines. I'm going to try it again anyway. I didn't use it with the brightening shade, so I want to see how they combined, because that's always the first step that I put under my eyes, unless I'm trying something brand new. But yeah, so let's go ahead and try this again. So let's try this. Now Loki's gonna go and play with my makeup. Thanks, bud. Go back in with my blending brush again, Morphe 536. I don't know if you can see that. Again, I just like to keep it like really close to my under eye, or really close to my corner, excuse me, where I get the most darkness. I don't usually go over it with a beauty blender anymore because I love that brush. But I don't know, I'm feeling like this one, like I said, tad bit drier of a consistency. That's not a bad thing. I've run into concealers before where it's like, oh, that's so dry. I can't even use that, and it looks horrible instantly under it. It's just drier than my Laura Mercier or even that Instant Age Rewind. So what do we think? I think I can still see the darkness. It's alright. Not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I used a whole bunch. I still honestly like my Laura Mercier one a lot better. I really love the way that looks. Okay, so now that I've put my Instant Age Rewind and the concealer on, when I got this for a gift, a birthday / Christmas gift for my friend Angela, thank you Angela, I haven't stopped using it. I haven't stopped using this Airbrush Flawless Finish #1 by Charlotte Tilbury. I've made quite the dent in it already, and I got it mid-November? December? I think I got it mid-November. Yeah, so it was like a birthday, Christmas gift from Angela. And it is, and it really, I love it. I love the way it looks under my eyes. I love the way it looks on my face. And I feel like it helps keep everything in place so well. Yeah, I can definitely see the dark spots still, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't have to have full coverage and everything hidden to feel confident in my makeup. I really don't. I just like to feel glowy with the glowy eyes, and I'm going to go in with a glowy face as well. I just like to feel alive. I'm so pale, and I feel like I look, I don't even feel like it. I'm so tired all the time because of my chronic fatigue and just other things. I don't sleep very well. I just feel like I'm just gonna powder my nose too. Oh, I didn't put concealer on my nose. That's okay. Like I said, I just like to feel more awake. It's not about covering everything. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have redness, I'm gonna freak out. When I was younger, I think I used to do that where everything needed to be covered. When I first started playing with makeup, I was like, oh, I've got to have the full face where it's really matte and it's really, you know, high coverage. No, I like some of my skin showing through. I have dark circles. I have redness. I just want to feel like I look awake, and I just want my features to be enhanced. Like with the crease, that's really what I love about having the bronzer in the crease. Now my nose is itching because there's a hair, so I'm just using this instead of my hand. I know how annoying that is. So, yeah, that's kind of where I go with confidence in makeup. I just want to look alive. I want to look, you know, bright and glowy and alive. So, along those, oh, you know what? Let's do our eyebrows first. Some days I go out with nothing in my eyebrows. Nothing. There was a time where I overdid them, just like everybody else, I think, where they were really thin and I had to draw them on. This eyebrow in particular, there was like a big chunk of hair missing for a long time. That was nice. But I like this brow power by IT Cosmetics, in case you didn't know. I don't even need to do a favorites. Just be like, go back to all my videos. You don't even have to watch them. Just go into my description box and you'll see that I use the same products over and over and over. I'm going to go in with the BECCA Khloé and Malika palette. Because again, I like the way that this looks on my skin. I like the glow that it gives me. I like the bronze. I like the the highlighter. Ooh, but you know what? Actually, no, I really like this. I really like this highlighter in here. So I'm just gonna, and I love that there's only, you know, there's one product, one palette to go to for the bronze, the blush, and the highlighter. My chair is squeaking. Not that like gives me confidence or anything, because I know, well, kind of gives me confidence because I know it all goes together. Sometimes, you know, you grab a bronzer and you're like, does this color go with, you know, does this all blend together into my face nicely? I know this all works together, you know. So the hard part, of course, is I love palettes where, like that's one of the reasons I love the Makeup Revolution, is because it says eyeshadows and face powders. So it's like, I know if I do an eye look on it, you know, I know that the face colors are all gonna go with it. Like, I don't have to worry about the blush clashing because it was made to go with it. I like things easy. I like it when people are like, here, Kristen, do this, and then this, and then this. I love that. I'm like, thank you. Take the thinking out of my life, because, you know, who wants to think for themselves? It's just crazy talk. All right, I'm going to go in with, honestly, to be honest with you, I'm going to go in with the lighter one. That's the one I feel the most confident in. I don't like I like glow, I like color in my face, but I don't like to feel like a clown. I don't like to feel like I'm overly made up. There are occasions where being like overly made up is a good thing, but for like everyday things and when I want to feel just confident going out, when I'm going out and want to feel confident, I don't want to feel like my bronzer is muddy and, you know, like stark. I don't want to worry that my blush is Bozo the Clown. I don't want to worry about that stuff. In fact, I always go over it with a powder or foundation brush and just kind of mesh. Make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on with my nose lately. It just... And then I love this highlighter. I love this highlighter. I think that it gives a really nice glow. Sorry, touching my ear. I think that the highlighter gives a really nice glow. So I'm going to go in with my setting brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to... I'm going to go in with the highlighter. And I don't... Again, I like a glowy highlighter. I like a BAM highlighter. But I don't always want blind you from space. I want somebody to look at my face and be like, ooh, look at that. Her face is really glowy. But I don't want somebody to be like, dang, girl, look at that strip of highlighter. If it's too dark for your face and... I'll bring it down here a little bit. It's too dark for your face and full of glitter. I don't want that. I just want somebody to be like, wow, she's really glowing. Like, her face is really, really nice. That's what I like to go for. So this, yeah, this is what I love. This is what I love. I feel like I look good in this. I feel like my face isn't overly muddy. It's not overly, pow, I've got color on my face. It's just got enough light in it and enough color in it to show that I'm wearing makeup. I'm fine with somebody looking at me and saying, oh, you're wearing makeup. Yeah. As long as they don't look at me and go, girl, you're wearing some makeup. You know, there's a line. There's a line. And like I said, some days I want people to be like, dang, girl, that's some makeup. Some days I just want to be like, oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty on her. She's definitely brought out her features. Okay. Alright, so now that we got our face on, I'm going to go back into my Emily Edit and I'm going to do my lower lash line. And lately I've been like taking all the colors and putting it down there. I don't usually do that. I'm going to go ahead and just go straight in with the bronzer shade in Courage. And I'm just going to put it under here just to give it a little bit of definition. So it gives it the illusion of eyeliner, but it's not all the work of eyeliner, you know? Yeah, so then I like to go in with a setting spray. I don't know that it helps, like, lock it in place and make it not move, but I definitely think it helps mesh everything together. I didn't powder my whole face, but I just want everything to look like it's melded together, and that's something that setting spray definitely helps with. So this is Fix Plus, and I've moved on to the coconut. I've finished up the rose, and I moved on to the coconut scent. So now I have the coconut, I have the whole coconut, and then I have a lavender, in case anybody wants to know. Okay, so then the last thing that we need to do, well, I don't really do lips. In fact, actually I am going to do lips. There is something recently that I really love on my lips, so I think I'll do that. So let me go ahead and curl my lashes. And then I'm just going to go in with some mascara. And I'm going to go in with my Lash Paradise. I'm not picky with my mascaras as long as they make my lashes look lengthened. and a little fuller. I'm more about the length than I am about the fullness. Probably in the minority there, but I like them to look long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want them to look full too, but I really just want them to look nice and long. I feel like I need some on the bottom. Just because, you know what? Honest, I don't really do bottom lashes very often except for videos. So, one more thing that's in my purse, so I'll be right back. Loki's back. Oh my god. So to finish my makeup I feel confident in look, I went in with my Fenty Beauty Fussy. I love this lip gloss. I think I mentioned a few times that I'm a chapstick girl. So I don't usually wear lipstick. I'll put it on for the video and then it doesn't last. But lip gloss, I would and have applied this particular lip gloss to my lips like 900 million times a day because I love this. I also really love the original one that she had that's more like a nudie color. It's in Fenty Glow. I also really love this. I love the formula of these lip glosses because if I don't have chapstick on, if I don't have chapstick with me, which is like rare, and I kind of have a panic attack if that doesn't happen, but I can put this on and my lips feel moisturized. I love this stuff. I don't know how long I can rant about it, or rave about it actually. I love this stuff. I love this one. I love this one. I want to go get the milky one, the white one, because that'll be nice too. I'm positive it's gonna be nice. Okay, so I want to thank Allie Glines for giving me the inspiration for this. Again, I will link her channel and her video down below. So thank you, Allie, very much for the inspiration. I really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed going through my products and just seeing what does make me confident and what does make me feel pretty. And this is it. I hope that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.